Today I will discuss about solid state. First of all, what is the solid? तो solid को आप define करोगे. A solid is a form of matter which possesses rigidity and also possesses the definite shape and the definite form. Solids are divided into two categories. Crystalline solids, and amorphous solids. Crystalline solids are also divided into two categories. Ionic solids, covalent solids, molecular solids, and metallic solids. Molecular solids also divided in three categories: polar molecular solids, non-polar molecular solids, and hydrogen bonded molecular solids. So these are the classifications of solids. First one, what is the crystalline solids? So a substance is said to be crystalline if its constituent particles are arranged in a definite geometric pattern in three-dimensional space. That's why they form a long range order. Okay. Similarly, in the case of amorphous solid, a substance is said to be amorphous if there is no regular arrangements of the constituent particles. That's why they always show a short range order. अब इसमें एक टर्म आ रहा है कि what is the long range order and short range order, which can decide between the difference of crystalline solids and the amorphous solids. So what is the long range order? In case of crystalline solids, we say that the constituent particles are arranged in definite geometric pattern in three-dimensional space. That's why knowing the properties of any one side, other can be predicted. That is known as long range order. In case of amorphous solids, they are regular arrangements in small region. That's why amorphous solids are known as short range. Other difference of crystalline solids or amorphous solid perspective, crystalline solids are true solids, where the amorphous solids are pseudo solids. Okay. Next, melting point के बेस पर भी आप कर सकते हो. Crystalline solids have short melting points, where the amorphous solids have a temperature range. ठीक है. Next difference आप जो है crystalline solids और amorphous solids में आप isotropy and anisotropy नेचर से भी डिफाइन कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. आइसोट्रोपिक नेचर क्या होता है कि फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ द सब्सटेंस लाइक मैकेनिकल स्ट्रेंथ, इलेक्ट्रिकल कंडक्टिविटी, थर्मल कंडक्टिविटी, रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स, all are same in all directions are called isotropic properties. And all the amorphous solids are isotropic in nature. ध्यान देना, all the amorphous solids are isotropic in nature. In case of anisotropic nature, physical properties like mechanical strength, refractive index, thermal conductivity, electrical conductivity, all are different in directions are called anisotropic properties. All the crystalline substances are anisotropic in nature. So that is the difference between the crystalline solids and the amorphous solids. थोड़ी और चीज़ें amorphous solids के बारे में देखें. Amorphous solids are also called supercooled liquid because supercooled liquid of high viscosity. एग्जाम्पल इसका सपोर्ट करता है. तो ग्लास pans of old buildings, very old buildings, become thicker at the bottom in comparison to the top. It's the best example of rubber, glass, and polymers are the categories of amorphous solid. अदर इंटरेस्टेड एग्जाम्पल इसमें आप देखोगे कि ग्लास ऑफ ओल्ड बिल्डिंग्स लुक्स मिल्की. व्हाट इज द रीजन? बिकॉज हीटिंग ऑन डे and cooling at night, amorphous solid possess some crystalline characteristics. That's why the glass pane of old buildings, very old buildings, looks milky. तो ये दो इम्पोर्टेंट एग्जाम्पल इस कैटेगरी. अब यहाँ पर देखो क्रिस्टलाइन सब्सटेंस को 4 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया गया है: आयनिक सॉलिड, कोवलेंट सॉलिड, मॉलिक्यूलर सॉलिड्स एंड मेटालिक सॉलिड्स. हम फर्स्ट आ रहे हैं इन केस ऑफ आयनिक सॉलिड्स. Ionic solid, these are the solids in which the constituent particles are oppositively charged ions. Okay, these are the solids in which the constituent particles are oppositively charged ions, and these ions are held together by a strong electrostatic forces of attraction, like NaCl, ACl, CS. All are the example of ionic solids. Covalent solid is also known as networks. Network solids, and these are the solids in which the constituent particles are non-metals, and these non-metals are joined together by strong covalent bond. Diamond, graphite, and silicon carbide are the best example of a covalent solid or network solid. Third case पे आ जाओ, in case of molecular solids, these are the solids in which the constituent particles are molecules. Depending upon the nature of molecules, it is divided in 3 categories: polar molecular solids, non-polar molecular solids, and hydrogen bond. Polar molecular solid in the sense of these are the solids in which the constituent particles are polar molecules, and these polar molecules are held together by a dipole-dipole interaction. HCl, SO2 is the best example. और polar का sense हो गया where electronegativity difference between the two or more than 2 atoms means having some dipole moment. नॉन पोलर में आप कर सकते हो जीरो डाइपोल मोमेंट, आइदर एटम्स और मॉलिक्यूल्स होते हैं. नोबल गैसेस, ऑल द नोबल गैसेस, हीलियम, नियॉन, आर्गन, ऑक्सीजन, नाइट्रोजन, क्लोरीन, हाइड्रोजन, तमाम एग्जांपल आप इस कैटेगरी में. तो नॉन पोलर में आइदर एटम्स और मॉलिक्यूल्स. ठीक है, दीज आर द सॉलिड्स इन व्हिच द कंस्टिट्यूएंट पार्टिकल्स आर आइदर एटम्स और मॉलिक्यूल्स. Hydrogen bond, these are the solids in which the constituent particles are those species which can form the hydrogen bond, and hydrogen bond किसके थ्रू फॉर्म होता है? हाइड्रोजन एंड मोर इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव एलिमेंट्स मींस हाइड्रोजन, फ्लोरीन, ऑक्सीजन एंड नाइट्रोजन. स्मॉल साइज एंड हाई इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी, ये 2 कंडीशंस होते हैं टू फॉर्म द हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड. तो अब इस कैटेगरी में आपका आ जाएगा H2O and S. The best example for hydrogen bonded molecular solids. In case of metallic solids, these are the solids in which the constituent particles are metal ions and its free electrons. These ions are held together by force is known as metallic. तो जितने भी मेटल आयंस और मेटल्स हैं वो इस कैटेगरी से इसके एग्जाम्पल है. ठीक है, तो दैट इज द क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ crystalline solids, amorphous solids and so on.